If you've been playing Mario games for a long time, there's a good chance you might remember a very particular character. The elderly Toad with a cane, bushy eyebrows, and a very formal personality. Yep, I'm talking about Toadsworth. He used to be everywhere in the early 2000s Mario games, on the GameCube, DS, 3DS, etc. But these days, he's basically non-existent. So today, we're asking the question, what happened to Toadsworth, and why doesn't Nintendo use him anymore? For anyone newer to the Mario series, Toadsworth was introduced back in 2002 in Super Mario Sunshine for the GameCube. In this game, he acts as Princess Peach's royal carer, nearly always beside her, basically like her caretaker and advisor. So think of him as the royal butler of the Mushroom Kingdom. His main personality is polite with a bit of nervousness and constantly looking out for Peach's safety when she's in danger. Even though he does a bad job at protecting her throughout the game, he sometimes gives helpful hints to Mario, worrying constantly about Peach getting kidnapped again. His relationship towards Peach generally plays the role of the responsible adult in a world full of chaos, and most fans quickly grew to like his character because he gave the Mushroom Kingdom something it didn't really have before: a sense of royal structure and history. After his debut, Toadsworth appeared in a lot of Mario spin-offs during the early 2000s to mid 2010s. He appeared in games like the Mario and Luigi games as a supporting character, Mario Kart Double Dash as a cameo when placing the top 3, Mario Party 7 as the main host for that game, and so on this list. You see, for example, in Partners in Time, you would see a young Toadsworth, which helped expand his character and the barely existed Mushroom Kingdom lore, which showed that Nintendo cared about him. And during the time, it really felt like Toadsworth was becoming a permanent part of the Mario cast, just like Rosalina. But then something changed. Around in the 2010s, Toadsworth game appearances has suddenly declined and became extremely rarer than before. He didn't appear in any major games. Instead, Nintendo during this era began using more generic Toads with different colours but no unique identity. Nearly all the unique original characters, which probably affected Toadsworth appearances. While Princess Peach still has attendants near her, but they're usually just regular toads, rather Toadsworth himself, such as the generic toads, which are easier to reuse across games, merchandise and animations. A unique character like Toadsworth requires more specific writing and designs, which they can't be bothered with. Like I said earlier, in the Wii U and 3DS era, Nintendo has leaned towards simpler, easily recognisable characters. Number 2. The standard cast strategy. Nintendo has increasingly forced on a core roster for Mario spin-offs. Characters like Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, Toad and Yoshi appear almost everywhere. Side characters that were popular in the GameCube era, like Toadsworth, slowly faded away. Number 3. The rise of new characters. Newer characters and concepts sometimes take the spotlight. For example, games like Captain Toad Treasure Tracker expanded other parts of the Mushroom Kingdom instead. That meant older side characters didn't always make the cut. Yes, but remember, Nintendo has a long history of bringing back long forgotten characters that hasn't appeared for a long time. For example, characters like Pauline appeared in Super Mario Odyssey for the first time for a long time. For that game, she had barely any appearances besides the Mario and Donkey Kong games on the DS, playing a minor role as the damsel in distress and nothing more. So Toadsworth could absolutely make a comeback, especially in a future RPG or Mario Party title where storytelling matters more. Still, it's strange that the royal steward of Princess Peach, a character who once appeared in tons of games, has been missing for over a decade. Was he quietly retired? Is he just relaxing somewhere in the Mushroom Kingdom? Or is Nintendo saving him for a surprise return? I find it very unlikely, but you never know.